from his famous drinking stories of him. One of my favorites that kind of I feel like gets brought up all the time, especially here in Iowa, is one of him getting arrested while they were at a show at the Five Seasons Center for, I think, going after a news photographer, if I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken.
Yeah, very familiar with that story. The ironic thing about that was at the time of his arrest, I had a brother that was attending school right nearby Cedar Rapids. And there was a guy on the floor whose brother worked for the Cedar Rapids Police Department by chance. And so I got called the next day exactly what was happening and was able off the record to be floated a couple things from Andre's arrest, like a copy of his, they didn't just do fingerprints, they did a whole handprint on the ink pad and a copy of the booking sheet. And, from what I understand, it was probably a little bit of a misunderstanding. Andre saw somebody taking photos, or he perceived maybe taking video, and it was a hard, fast rule. They didn't want videos being taken of those matches,
Hmm.
uh, particularly at the time Andre was doing those 30-second squash matches to the Warrior. So if that got out and they started seeing that night after night, then, that could have killed the story. So he tried grabbing the camera at the same time the photographer pulled back and then led to a charge of assault.
Yeah, that's always one of my favorite stories. I feel like gets brought up once or twice a year, especially here in the Iowa area. Do you have a favorite story? Because again, we've heard the famous Andre drinking stories, how